Hello guys, welcome back to Audit Empire, the home of the best police encounters on the internet. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. Now, let's jump right into today's episode.
Giving you my ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
Okay, in our first clip of the day here, we've got a couple officers who have stopped this man to investigate. Right now, there seems to be some altercation that happened here, or an issue between two drivers going down a one-way in the parking lot of a bank. And I'll have you guys take a look here first before we dive further into this one. And let me know what you guys think, because...
Good. So we got a report is, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you
you
should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so
All right, so where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
You got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
Can
I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man, we're
You
just
can go
trying
talk to
figure
the bank
things out.
manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay. Why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong
person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
way? They told us you.
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you- And then
questions.
yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted you.
I'm not answering any questions.
And do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word.
Again,
we're
that's
investigating,
a
sir.
word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you, I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you, so that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the
go
story?
talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You guys you need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is
Well,
one of the few things that
That's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am
You're
convicted
suspect-
of a
No.
crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
you can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me
Sir,
where the
I'm
one way
telling
is.
you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one way is. And if Where's the one-way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay, well then you cannot convict me of a crime.
Can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm here.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you guys are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my area to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation of my constitutional rights.
We're detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which
Okay.
we are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No, because you're trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I told you to go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay? So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then, am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
Okay, so my main thing with this is, yes, the man obviously knew his rights, stating his rights. He told officers, go talk to the bank manager. He even asked if he was being detained. Now, in this situation, again, it seemed like there had to be an investigation going on. He was suspected of something going on. Yes, he wasn't convicted of a crime here, but I do want to say that both these officers kind of handled this in, I feel like, the best way possible. Again, they were continuously being interrupted. And, they never got really aggressive or rude in any way. And I think even at the end, the way the officer came back and explained things after talking to the bank manager was the best case scenario, though, right? So it might have been better here if the man recording, again, great that he knows his rights, but maybe just let the officers talk here and he won't have to wait so long, right? So moving on, sir.
You're not standing here.
We're walking through until you stopped
You're
us.
standing here because I saw you when I turned onto the property over here from the public roadway.
In our second clip here, we've got the typical on a public property, filming, taking pictures and whatnot. But this time it's a little bit risky, right? They are around NSA, it seems like. And the officer here is dealing with the situation the best way he can, although you guys will see him stumble a little bit as well. Have a look at the clip.
Come over here, please. You can record me all you want. Hey, I need your ID. We're getting calls about people back here on the property. Okay, we can give a criminal trespass. You're on property.
I'm on private property.
No, you're actually on the property of Academy.
I know, it's private property.
It's not, yeah, okay. And we're getting complaints that people are back behind their property.
Who's a complainant?
It's a refused complaint.
Okay, we'll leave.
No, I need your ID actually for my report. Thank you very much.
What do you think, Phil?
What's that?
Did I commit a crime?
It's called criminal trespass, and I need to give you a criminal trespass warning, so I need your information.
Who's a complainant?
You don't need a complainant. I don't need to give you that information. Technically, I don't need to give you complainant information.
You don't.
No, actually, I don't. You can receive that from the copy of the report that you want to get later at a later date and time.
Are you enforcing in-house rules?
There is no in-house rules.
No, I'm saying, is that what you're enforcing right now?
What in-house rules?
No, I'm asking is that what you're enforcing right now?
I'm enforcing the law.
Because this is private property.
This is Academy parking lot.
Private property.
Okay, and
This is not
in order to criminal trespassers.
yeah, we're receiving complaints that you're back here on their property.
This is Academy the complainant.
I don't need to give you that information. I don't need to give you the owner information. I don't need to give you complainant information.
Academy, not the owner of this property.
Okay. When you're on their property and they're...
This is not Academy's property.
It doesn't matter.
We're on a public sidewalk.
No, actually, it's not a public sidewalk. This is...
It's open to the public. It's open to the public.
Okay, that's nice. It's also part of their property. It's not private because it's not blocked off. You are.
It's open to the public.
Yes, so it's not private property.
So it's public property.
It's a public walkway. It's public area. It's not private property as you're trying to complain, or you're trying to say.
Oh, so you just said it's public property. That's what you just said.
Public area.
That's exactly. Where anybody else in this area? Two guys just walked by, same.
Yeah, and they're walking through. They're not standing here.
We're walking through until
No,
you
actually,
stopped
you were
us.
standing here because I saw you when I turned onto the property over here from the public roadway.
So is there an ordinance or a law that they're enforcing right now besides criminal trespass? Because you can't criminal trespass on public property.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
this is public. You just said it was public property.
I asked if it was private because, I mean, then you might have a legitimate chance of trying to trespass us if you would receive ownership or academy actually complaints about it. So we're just out here taking pictures, that's all we're doing.
What are you taking pictures of?
Out here in public view, we're taking pictures of the NSA.
And what is the reason for that?
You don't really need to have a reason, it's out here.
I was asking you for a reason. I didn't say you needed a reason. I'm asking you what your reason for that is.
Oh, I'd rather
Because
just keep that private.
nobody just comes out to NSA to take pictures of it.
Well, I mean, well, you're speaking in general, though, but, you know, we're just not everyday citizens.
Well, then
you do
that
have
means you
people.
do have a reason.
What's that?
That means you do have a reason then if you're not an everyday citizen out here taking a picture of it.
Well, I'm a citizen
You just told-
journalist. I'll give that
just-
much information. I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
Gathering content for a story.
That's all I'm asking.
We're both journalists gathering content for a story.
You're a journalist also?
We're both journalists
Well, I'm
gathering
asking
content.
you specifically. He said he was a journalist.
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay. And what story is that?
You'll see when it comes out.
Where is it going to come out at?
I guess you'll have to search around on the internet for it.
Okay, what story are you writing it for?
Are we being detained right now?
I'm asking you a general question.
I'm asking.
So is this a consensual conversation?
Being detained?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you.
So again, we've seen this many times, right? Public property, especially the sidewalks and everything. And we know that the majority of these journalists, quote unquote, they do know their rights. And a lot of the times, some of their purpose is to educate the law enforcement of those rights that they know and are aware of, correct? Now, in this case, again, like I said, it's around NSA. So it's a little risky, right, to do this. And again, I feel like this officer was just trying to do his job in this case. And although, yes, he couldn't detain them, he really couldn't tell them to leave because, again, they're on the sidewalk. You know, it's just, there isn't a win-win here for really anyone, and especially the officer. Now, the two journalists here, the two men recording, did tell them that they were doing this for a story. And, you know, after that, that's about all that could be done.
It's good. They're charging $5 for that.
Are they really?
Now.
Really? That must be that sour cream.
Either way,
that's in
can
there.
we just have a certain
Yeah, they
civil
must be putting extra sour cream in
conversation
there.
about this?
Right. I always add extra sour cream so that.
In this clip, we've got, again, once another similar situation, right? Recording on a public area, but this one kind of unfolds differently. And this time, two officers approached the two men recording on the sidewalk, and it looks like they're outside of looks like a fast food chain, right? Now, you'll see really quickly probably some of the frustrations that the officers are feeling with this one, right? Exactly the way that this whole situation was handled. I'll have you guys have a look first, and then let's talk about it.
Does sound pretty good.
I know. We'll have to go to another location.
Yeah, we could probably hit Battle Creek.
There we go. That's one.
Yeah, we can do that. We can go to Battle Creek. Yeah.
I like those mushroom Swiss.
Hello.
And then the spicy chicken.
Are we not being verbal?
Yeah. Yeah, mushroom twist does sound
We're
really
just
good.
trying to have a conversation. We're not trying to yell at you guys.
I do like the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
I like the cheesy bean and rice cookie.
What's going on here?
I like the Burrito Supreme. It's
They're charging $5 for that.
Are they really?
Now.
Really? That must be that sour cream.
Either
that's
way,
in there.
can we just have a certain
Yeah, they
civil
must be putting extra sour cream in
conversation
there.
about this?
Right. I always add extra sour cream so that puts it over $5.
Yeah, really it does.
Mm-hmm. Just for one simple burrito that I can make at home for like 50 cents.
Right, right.
Crazy.
It is crazy. Totally insane.
Gentlemen, can we have a conversation about what's going on? I just at least want to have a talk with you.
At least the sound is drowning out that music over there.
It is, yeah. It is nice.
That way we don't have to mute our volume.
Right. I was worried about that at first, but it didn't travel this far. I was worried that the music was going to travel over here, but it didn't. There's the third one. Sure is. See if they left that cat open. It's not your car. It's the people's car. You don't own that.
I'm not taking my car.
Yeah, you don't own the car. We can be near the car.
Asked me to move, maybe I would have moved.
I've been
But
trying
telling me to
talk
get
you.
away from the car?
Record if you want, but you can.
We can, yeah, we can absolutely record inside the car. You don't just demand people get away from your car. It's not your car. It's actually the people of Kalamazoo's.
An officer safety concern for me.
No, that officer's safety.
My door
What
while
law
you
is
were
officer
scanning
safety?
here.
Yeah, what law is officer
What's wrong with
safety?
the passenger seat now?
What law is
Oh,
officer safety?
Sir.
No, you are being ridiculous. Coming out here telling me orders when I don't have to follow your orders. I didn't break no law. No, I don't. That's where you're wrong, honey.
At this point, I'm asking you.
Is that a lawful
to
order?
my
Is
car.
that a lawful order to step away from your vehicle? Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it
Do
is.
you have the lawful authority to make that order?
At this point, I don't know what you were doing.
Okay.
I do not trust your.
Pretty
actions.
obvious.
I do not trust.
It's pretty
your
obvious.
actions.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. I don't trust your actions.
Yeah, I can't see that because it's too dark, but I can see that one.
Yeah, you shouldn't just bark orders at people
Well,
in public.
at this point,
You should be nice. Like, could
I
you
was trying
could
to
you
be
step
nice.
could you step aside so I could get in my vehicle, sir? That should be how you would treat the public, not get away from my vehicle. But I didn't want to talk to you over there. I didn't want to talk to you over there, and I'm not required to, right? I didn't want to talk to you over there, and I'm not required
trying
to.
to be polite.
I know you was, but I'm still not required to talk to you. I didn't call you. They called
You
you.
weren't being polite. You were interrupting our conversation.
Yeah, you should have went over there and talked to them first before coming up to us, because they called you, not us. There is no my side. There is no my side. I'm on a public sidewalk doing what I'm lawfully allowed to do. That's
And
that.
what we told them.
Okay,
You were
cool.
actually defending what
Cool.
you were doing.
Cool.
At this point, though, I cannot defend this.
Oh, well, I don't need you to defend anything. The Constitution defends what I'm doing. You should worry about will the Constitution defend what you do. And walking out and being rude and barking orders at civilians,
Did either one of us break
the Constitution's not going to back you up on that.
At this point,
Neither one of us broke the law, correct?
no.
Not correct?
I answered the first part of your question.
Nobody broke the law.
So
Cool.
neither of us broke the law.
What's your name and badge number? What? I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Ryan. 14934.
Appreciate you, brother. I love the stash.
Okay. Right, you saw that there. The lady officer here approached the two men, tried to have a conversation. Actually, both the officers did. But you even heard them before that basically silent treatment was the game plan of these men recording, right? So they wanted to give the officers the silent treatment and just not acknowledge them at all. And so obviously that's going to come off a little bit rude. And you can even maybe feel the same way at the end there when it was the men recording saying to the officers, "Don't be rude, barking orders at civilians," etc. Now, again, it didn't have to get to any of this point. Obviously, they were trying to push the buttons of the officer by ignoring the questions completely and continuing to talk about burritos. So, it's kind of a tough situation to deal with in that sense, just because, again, this could have been solved a lot easier if they would have just engaged in conversation with the officer.
I know it's my right to be able to record. Excuse me? I know it's my right to be able to record. No, not to record me. Yes, sir. Audio and video. No. I'll let you know when I first pulled up. No.
Our last clip here, we've got an officer stopping this man for a traffic stop, right? And something to do with those lights, which we find out later as well. But now, the thing about this one is the man is recording this officer for his own safety. It's a First Amendment right and everything. And the officer doesn't like it. And you'll see what happens.
Good, how you doing?
Good.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
I just let people know, help to slow people down.
That's it? Yeah, that's all.
I thought you were calling for help or something. I'm like,
No. I'm good.
Okay. Is your ID real quick?
All right. I'm audio and video recording, okay? I just want you to know. I just saw you guys out there. Actually, I saw the state troopers.
Mr. Gray?
Yes, sir.
Is this a good address?
Yes, it is.
Alright. Alright. Give me 1 second, alright?
All right.
Hey, Mr. Gray.
Yes, sir.
Can you put that down for me, please?
What's the phone?
Yes, put it down.
I'd rather not. I like to have it recorded.
Mr. Gray,
Yes, sir.
can you please put it down?
I'm not touching it. I got it right there.
Yes, I know. And I know what that phone does. Please put it down so it's not recording me, please.
No, sir. I'd rather not. I'm going to go ahead and record. I know it's my right to be able to record.
Excuse me?
I know it's my right to be able to record.
No, not to record me.
Yes, sir. Audio and video.
No.
I'll let you know when I first pulled up.
No.
It's a citizens have the right to film public officials.
Okay.
It's First Amendment protected free speech.
Okay. Put the phone down, please.
I just got it sitting there. It's recording. And you know it's recording.
Okay.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
I just want, I'm just recording. It's just for my protection of yours. So.
You want to go? Go ahead.
Can I get my ID
But
back? Or?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I was gonna say as soon as you put it down. So you tell me.
Well, I'm not going to turn it off. I can't go anywhere without my ID. So. It's Officer Valero. I'm just trying to help y'all slow people down.
As a matter of fact, I just remembered about something else. I'm gonna check one more thing. So whenever you want to leave, just let me know.
All right. So I guess he's making me sit here until I turn the camera off, which I'm not going to do.
Mr. Gray, everything's in order.
Okay.
You flash your lights that many times, we're gonna think you're calling for help.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Drive safely. Make
Thank
sure
you.
you use your turn signal.
All right, be careful.
So, yeah, this just comes off as a power trip from the officer, right? I mean, there's no reason for him not to give the driver's license, the ID, back to the man recording just simply because he's recording, right? Now, yes, he might not like it and everything, but, I mean, come on. Police have body cams. The citizens out there should have that right. They know their right. Hopefully, these people know their right to be able to record, get audio, video for public officials and whatnot, right? So, again, I don't know what really bothered the officer here with this, but you can see even at the end, he just comes back and is like, yeah, here's your ID, make sure you drive safe, don't flash your lights so much, so not entirely sure how long that actually went on for, but come on, officer, do better. Thanks for watching till the end. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more crazy police encounters like these.